Hey, I appreciate your comment. So I don't do traditional therapy, and I think that people in therapy or going to therapy is absolutely an amazing idea. For me, I just wasn't comfortable with it right when I got out of sobriety because I was molested when I was 5 years old, and that was something that I didn't tell anybody. I talked about it when I was a little kid, but either I didn't communicate it properly or it was overlooked or whatever. Gave me the feeling that nobody fucking cared. So I went 30 years with that on my mind before I got sober and decided, hey, you know what, I'm gonna finally address this, because it was one reason why I continued to relapse. I was hurt and traumatized and couldn't understand why those things happened to me. So when I got sober, I did what they call sitting with the medicine. And here in Massachusetts, psychedelics are legal. And so sitting with the medicine is what they call going on a hallucinatory trip with the intent in mind. So a lot of people have probably done psychedelics and stuff and not really understood the power behind them, and they're just like, well, I'm just gonna take a bunch of mushrooms or whatever and everything's gonna be great, I'm gonna go on this trip. And that's absolutely great, I love doing that too, but I don't do that often. What I do is I have a goal in mind of what I want to discover about myself, and I make sure that I have a plan, and then I go and sit with the medicine, as they call it. When I do that, I kind of act as my own therapist. It's my higher self and my current self. And we all have that voice in our head, our conscience, that says, hey, you know what you're doing is wrong, or hey, you're doing a good job, or hey, is this right? And my higher self and my current self sit there and we talk. And we talk about what I think is good for me and my path and where I'm going, my direction. So I also have an amazing sister who is very spiritual and is a yoga instructor, and she teaches me about energy and chakras and spirituality and all those amazing things. And then I have my brother-in-law who goes to Harvard, who is very intelligent and very analytical, and so I have the best of both worlds on top of having a conversation with my higher self. Now, I only do that every 3 to 6 months, but I microdose on a 3 to 4 day basis. So that's just what helped me, and therapy is great, like I said. So anybody who's out there wants to learn more about microdosing, let me know.